Hi, grade 12s. Welcome to your February 2021 course selection. For many of you, this will be the last time that you do course selection on MyBluePrint. Many of you are moving on to post-secondary. Congratulations. If you're off to college, if you're off to university, maybe you're doing an apprenticeship, or maybe some of you are taking a year off to have some more time to plan and prepare for post-secondary. Some grade 12 students are going to be returning to Vanier. This is my opportunity to walk you through your course selection when you are currently in grade 12. So let's get started. This homepage should look very familiar to all of you. This is your dashboard. It says that I am a student in grade 12 and MyBluePrint is giving me a reminder right here to ensure that my plan fulfills all the requirements to graduate. Over here on the left-hand side menu are a whole bunch of choices for you to choose from. Hopefully, you've been able to make good use out of MyBluePrint in the Who Am I section, planning for post-secondary, looking at job opportunities, and doing some financial planning. For the purposes of this video, let's click into our high school plan and tell the school where you're going next year. So right off the bat, you can see these are all of the years that you've completed in high school. This is your current grade 12 year, and it will show you the 2 credits that you've earned in Quad 1 as well as your credits in Quad 2. You will also see the remainder of your credits that you are taking this year in Quads 3 and 4. So to begin with, I am going to be showing you the example of a graduating student. Up at the top here, MyBluePrint is asking me if I am returning next year. Not returning next year? The other thing I can see is on my graduation indicator, by the end of this year, I will have completed my 30 out of 30 required courses to graduate. Let's click on this and tell everyone where I'm off to. I'm going to be going to university. I click on this and I confirm. I get my green check mark to say, yep, that message has been received. Now, I need to let Vanier know that I am going off to university. So I'm going to add another year, click on my course, scroll down to not this folder. This is for something else I'll get to shortly. I'm going to click on Other. I'm planning on going to university, so I am telling my guidance counselors at Vanier that I'm off to post-secondary. I'm going to add this course to my plan. Whoops, I just realized there's an important step with this. Let's go back and try it again. I'm going into this other folder. I'm headed off to university, and I'm adding a course to my plan. Oh, that other step was here. When I review my course selections, I click on the blue button. Now, this is where I'm again going to tell my school that I'm off to university. I have applied to Guelph U of T and McMaster. I am hoping to study humanities at U of T. And now I am ready to submit my course selection. I'm going to submit. Now, this is a little bit different than what you're used to seeing. In previous years, you will be familiar with the course sign-off sheet. Things are a little bit different, so now we're going to send the approval email. This button, takes you to this page where you are asked to enter an email for your parent and guardian. All this does is it sends your parent and guardian an email to approve your course submission. Please remember that when you're entering the email for your parent or guardian, that you enter it correctly. We want to make sure that they get the notification. Okay, so let's go back to our plan. I'm going to remove this year. For some of you who are currently in grade 12, you do need to be returning for some more credits. Now, let's say that you are coming back to Vanier for another year and you just need 3 or 4 more credits. So let's add those credits to your plan. And remember, it's always a really great idea to choose the year and filter your courses this way. So I'm going to be coming back to Vanier to take grade 12 university chemistry. I'm going to add this to my plan. I think I'm also going to be taking another grade 12 math. I'm going to do data management, add course to plan, and I'm really interested in taking the grade 12 law course. So I'm going to add these courses to my plan. Now, I'm only going to be coming back for 1 semester. So I'm only going to be choosing 3 courses because I would like to have a study period. If you're coming back to Vanier and you would like to choose 4 courses for this semester, you are more than welcome to go ahead and do that. So we could add 4 courses to your plan. Remember that when you're coming back for 1 semester, you can take a maximum of 4 courses. That's a full semester, or you could still come back and just do 3 courses to give yourself the study period. Okay, now I've taken a look at my courses. I've done a review. This looks like it would be a pretty heavy semester. I think I'm going to go in and take out chemistry because I've just done some research and found out that my programs that I'm applying to for the following year, I don't need chemistry. So I'm back to 3 courses in my plan. The next thing that's super duper important is this folder right here. Remember previously I said I'd return to this folder? Well, now's the time. If you're coming back to take 3 or 4 courses just for semester 1, you need to tell us that you are not returning for semester 2. This is just a placeholder so that the computer knows that there are 3 courses that you've requested. You need to have them in first semester. Okay, so now I've chosen my courses. I would click here to submit my plan. It's not letting me, it's not bringing up that button because we've already previously submitted a plan, but you would follow all the same steps to submit your course plan. And then at the very end, please remember to fill this section out with your parent guardian approval. Okay, now the last thing that I'm going to do is I am going to choose a full course load because we do have some students that are English as a second language learners, and you students will need to come back for another year. So for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to do a reset and change to grade 12. and I will go back and I need to change some of these courses. So I'm going to put on ESL courses. And again, this is just for the purpose of this video to help support our English language learners. So I think the easiest thing for me to do first is just to go ahead and delete my courses. This is also good for students to see that if you do decide that you want to make a change to your courses, you just click on these three dots and you can either change the course or delete it. Again, for the purposes of this video, I am just deleting these courses. So as an English language learner, I am taking, actually, I'm going to change this altogether, and let's say right now I'm doing ESL D and E. I am currently doing grade 11 mixed math, and maybe I'm doing grade 11 biology. I'm going to add this course to my plan. Now, again, students, please remember, I'm just adding courses as an example of courses that I would be taking this current year. Now, you'll see that I have prerequisites missing. This is the red alert. This is because it's going based off of the courses that I would have done last year in grade 11. Again, this is just for the purposes of this video to show you what we are looking at for getting ready for next year. And again, I'm just choosing my courses and giving you an example of courses that an ELL student might be taking this year. And I'm currently taking grade 11 visual art, AVI 3M. Again, please remember that it is always a really good idea to be putting this grade filter so that when you go into the subject area folders, you see the courses that are offered in the grade that you're choosing. Okay. And I am going to be in basketball. Okay. So, students, if you are coming back to Vanier for a full year, and this is your current grade 12 year with the courses that you are currently taking this year, to add another year for next year for your grade 12 courses, you are going to again click on this column and it adds another year. The other thing that I also want to make sure students are aware of is that if you are planning to take any courses in summer school that you are adding to your course selection for next year, please make sure that you are putting those courses on your plan. So for example, I'm currently taking this year, I'm taking ESL D and E. The next course that I have to choose is grade 11 University English, because that is my plan that I am going off to university. However, upon speaking with my guidance counselor, I think it might be a good idea that I take English in summer school just to reduce my course load for next year. Even though I am planning to take English in the summer of 2021, I still need to add this course to my plan, because if something happens in summer school and I can't complete the credit, I need to make sure that my guidance counselor knows that I need this course for next year. So I need grade 11 English, And then once I complete that course at summer school, my guidance counselor will take it off of my courses. After grade 11 English, I will take grade 12 English. Okay, I've done 3U biology. I know that I really enjoy biology, so I'm going to take the grade 12 biology. Remember, students, if you are planning to go to university, you need to take at least 6 grade 12 U or M level courses. That is what your admission is based on for university. Universities calculate the average of your best 6 grade 12 U or M courses, so please make sure that you are paying attention to that. So let's take a look at some other courses I'm interested in taking. So I did fashion in grade 11. I'm currently doing that, and I will be taking visual arts. I really enjoy those courses, so I'd like to see if there's something offered for grade 12. So in grade 12, yes, there is a grade 12 fashion course. And I do want to take grade 12 visual arts because it is something that I am really good at. And it is AVI 4M1 visual arts that I'm looking for. There it is right there. I will add this course to my plan. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 grade 12 courses. I'm also going to I would really like to take law. I'm going to add this course to my plan. And I took grade 11 accounting. I need to put that filter for grade 12. There's the grade 12 accounting. Okay, and I think I'm going to choose one more course because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I remember my guidance counselor saying that it's a good idea, even though universities take the average of your top 6, it's really a good idea to have more than 6. So we suggest to students to have 7. So I'm going to choose. In phys ed, there's a leadership course that someone told me about that sounds pretty neat. I'm going to click on the leadership course. The one thing that I haven't explained or mentioned in this video is that don't forget that when you click on a course, it does bring you to the course description. Please, students, if you're not sure what the course is about, please remember to take a couple of seconds. It doesn't take very long. Please read the course description and really understand about the courses that you're choosing. So there we go. Now, I've got all of my courses chosen, and you'll see down here at the bottom, I've chosen an alternate. I've completed my course plan, and I have my alternate credit chosen. Students often ask, I've completed my full course load. Why do I need to choose an alternate? Well, sometimes once our timetable is built, students have conflicts. And in that situation, we are not able, because of the conflicts, to give you all your choices. We ask students to choose an alternate in case there is an event that you might have a conflict on your timetable. This way that tells us of a course that you would like to take rather than your guidance counselor choosing the course for you. And again, because I had already submitted that previous plan, I'm not able, it's not giving me the button to review the plan because I've already done that. But please remember that once you review and you submit your courses, then you do click on the button for the parent guardian email. The other thing that I do want to remind students of is that when you do click that button for submitting your courses, excuse me, it will your course selection is final. You cannot go back in and change your courses. So make sure that you do your review very carefully. You're paying attention to the courses that you've chosen. One final thing that I would like to make students aware of is your requirements to graduate. This is something that we need all students to be aware of, especially when you're choosing your courses for grade 12 and if you are in a position to be graduating. So this handy document here tells you what you need to graduate. Many of you know, hopefully at this point, that you need 18 compulsory credits, 12 optional credits. Your 18 compulsories are comprised of all of these courses: 4 credits in English, 3 math, science, history, geography, art, phys ed, your credit in French from grade 9, your half credit in careers and civics. This area over here is often overlooked or sometimes forgotten or even misunderstood from students. You also, as part of these 18 compulsories, students are required to have a credit in Group 1, which is 1 credit from any one of these subjects areas, a credit in Group 2, which is a credit from any of these subject areas, as well as a credit from Group 3, any of these subject areas. I'm fairly certain that in the plan and what I've submitted, and based on my graduation indicator, I have met those requirements. So grade 12s, a little bit of a longer tutorial for you because I've covered all the bases for grade 12 students, whether you're graduating or you're returning. And I hope that answers all your questions and your course selection for grade 12 is clear. Good luck. Please remember that your guidance counselors are here to help and support you. If you do have any questions, please reach out. Miss O'Morale supports students with the last names from A to L. Mrs. Hayward supports students with the last names from M to Z. And Miss Leventis supports our international students. Finally, the deadline for all course selections to be submitted is Friday, February the 19th. Yes, that's right, Vanier. That deadline is coming up very quickly. Please go on to your MyBluePrint and get this done and have it submitted by Friday, February 14th. Sorry, that's Friday, February the 19th. Your MyBluePrint course selection is due Friday, February 19th.